Good morning, Twin Lakes Church. My name is Kristin Jensen. I am the Director of Young Family Ministries, and I am coming to you from my backyard. And about 2 weeks ago, this backyard was filled with people. We had about 30 people over here for one of our supper clubs. We had 18 kids. It was kind of wild, but like a great kind of wild. And it was just one of many events that we had this summer that were designed to help young families connect. We had 7 supper clubs all over the county. We had Tuesday night picnics in the park all over the county. People brought their dinners, they hung out at parks in the evenings. It was great. We had a couple beach days. And at every single one of these events that I was able to go to, I always had this moment where I looked around and I just said, this is a little slice of heaven. Because I saw kids running around, enjoying each other, climbing trees, getting creative, playing games together, some of them who had just met that day. I got to see parents connecting, again, new friendships forming, and people watching out for each other's kids, playing together. It was just, it's truly, truly a slice of heaven to see these connections happening. So first, I want to say thank you to all the families who came out, to the families who helped host these events, who volunteered. You are incredible, and I love serving with you. And I also wanted to say, and ask you today, where in your life might you be experiencing a slice of heaven in community? Are you in a spot where you are getting around other people who are following after Jesus and growing and learning and connecting? Where might that be happening in your life? And if it's not happening, what steps might you take to experience that slice of heaven? Now, I don't want to make it seem like being in community is always just like this mountaintop experience, because of course it's complicated. People are complicated. But more often than not, when we get ourselves into a smaller community, and that could be things like classes, support groups, our Wednesday night midweek, it could be small groups in homes, it could be life stage groups that we offer on campus. Whatever stage of life that you are in, there's so many ways for you to connect in community at Twin Lakes. And when we put ourselves in these opportunities to connect and grow, God does incredible work inside of us. When we look at the scriptures and we look at God's sort of vision for his people and his dream for us, so much of what he invites us into has to do with us being around others, being encouraged in community, going through our ups and downs together. The joys of life and the really hard things are better done when you're in community and connected to other people in a deeper way. And you know, what's so hard is, I think a lot of us desire this, but we feel like it's impossible. And so much of that is because our schedules are so full. We live mostly very, very busy lives. And some of this has to come from us saying, you know what, this is going to be a priority for me, maybe in this next season, to seek out community in a new way. And that does require us saying no to some things so we can say yes to community. And so I do want to encourage you, fall is a great time to jump in. It's sort of a reset after summer and vacations. And if you've got kids going back to school, it just feels like a natural time to put some new habits into place. So that might mean looking into the opportunities we have at Twin Lakes. Coming up on September 6th and 7th, we're going to have a huge, all gathering. We're going to be talking about what does it mean to connect at TLC. It's called TLC Connect Weekend. All the ministries of the church are going to be out sort of sharing what they do, giving you an opportunity to meet people who lead them, as well as to serve in those ministries if you're desiring to serve, because serving is a great way to connect. And so it's a natural time to take that step in. So now is the time to get your heart ready. If you are not in a place of community, whether you're too busy and you're feeling overscheduled, or maybe you're scared, you're nervous, you've been in community before and it's not worked out the way you hoped, I get it. There's so many valid reasons why we are not connected in deeper community. But I want to say that for me, and I know many other people, every time that I choose to put myself into a Bible study, a small group, I put myself in a position to grow deeper with other people, to get into community, I never regret it. I'm always thankful for that time that I get to spend. And some of the people that I've done these Bible studies with have become my best friends and have become my community who I walk through life with. And so I do really want to encourage you to really think about what the next step into community looks like for you, because you do get an opportunity to experience those slices of heaven when you choose to take that step. So yeah, that's my invitation for you today, just to think about it, to pray about it, consider it. And I do hope I get to see you sometime on the weekend or at one of these events. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a great one. Bye-bye.